So not enough people are talking about this tool that has saved my audio a bunch of times. I'll be talking about how you can enhance and fix your audio literally in just 1 or 2 clicks. Well, maybe 3. So this software, or I guess you can call it AI, is Enhance Speech by Adobe Podcast. And this is not to be confused with the Enhance Speech feature inside of Premiere Pro if you're editing videos. But this one is somewhat related, but it resides on the cloud. And because of that, it's a lot better than the Premiere Pro version. And I'll also be showing you how Adobe Podcast Enhance compares to the Enhanced Speech feature inside of Premiere Pro at different strengths, so you can determine for yourself which one's better. If you have access to Adobe's Creative Suite, then you probably have access to the premium version of Adobe Podcast Enhance, but not to worry if you don't. You can also use this as a standalone thing for free, but there are some limitations. You can also try it out for yourself. I'll be leaving a link in the description below if you want to check it out. This video is not sponsored by Adobe, but I do have an affiliate link. So if you sign up and you end up liking it, I do get a small commission from Adobe at no extra cost to you. So this is what the original clip sounds like untreated.
So one of the things that we hope to bring further into our community garden and raised bed is the introduction of more partners. We really want people to sort of come together in the garden.
As you can tell, there's a lot of background noise and the quality of the sound is just not usable. And it was a one-person production. It was just me with limited amount of time trying to record an interview there and getting some B-roll after the fact. Because of the story, we really wanted to film that interview inside that greenhouse. Let's go to Adobe Podcast Enhance. You're able to actually try the premium version for free for about 30 days, and you can also access the completely free version, but you just be limited to uploading your clip and getting it enhanced. But I believe that with the free version, you don't get to adjust the strength of the enhancement on your audio. If you have premium access, you get access to all of this. You're able to upload your video. If you're doing a video podcast, you can do bulk upload. You can adjust the strength. And this is going to be very, very important because sometimes if you just leave it at 100%, the audio might sound a little bit too robotic. So having this ability is really, really good. Enhanced Speech has recently come out with version 2 about a couple months ago actually. So make sure version 2 is selected here. So you can go in and upload your audio clip. And depending on the length of your audio clip, it might take anywhere from a few seconds to a couple minutes to get that enhanced. You have the option to adjust the strength and listen to what that effect is doing to your audio. So this is what it sounds like at 100%.
So one of the things that we hope to bring further into our community garden and raised bed is the introduction of more partners. We really want people to sort of come together in the garden.
It's actually pretty good in my opinion. If you wanted a little bit more ambient sound and not to sound like it was filmed in a studio like it sounds right now, then you can try to adjust that and lower that strength. But before we do that, let's see how this compares to using Enhanced Speech and Premiere Pro at the max strength. So in Premiere Pro, to do that, you can go to the audio tab, which will bring you to Essential Sound. Once you're there, you can click on the video clip and tag it as dialogue, and then look for Enhance. And this is where you can click to enhance that audio clip.
So one of the things that we hope to bring further into our community garden and raised bed is the introduction of more partners. So one of the things that we hope to bring further into our community garden and raised bed is the introduction of more partners.
They both sound very similar. You wouldn't even have to bother in this instance to go to export your audio clip and bring it into Adobe Podcast Enhance. You could just do it directly in Premiere Pro if you're using Premiere Pro. But I tried this at different strengths and I found that the Enhanced Speech in Premiere Pro was not as good. So at 75 or 7.5, this is what it sounds like.
Give them the ability to grow some of the cultural films that they left when they left their homeland. Give them the ability to grow some of the cultural films that they left when they left their homeland.
This is what it sounds like at half the strength.
So one of the things that we hope to bring further into our community garden and raised bed is the introduction of more partners. So one of the things that we hope to bring further into our community garden and raised bed is the introduction of more partners.
And this is what it sounds like at a quarter strength.
So one of the things that we hope to bring further into our community garden and raised bed is the introduction of more partners. So one of the things that we hope to bring further into our community garden and raised bed is the introduction of more partners.
As you can probably hear, Enhance in Premiere Pro is not as good as the one in Adobe Podcast Enhance. I feel like the voice and the sound is a lot richer and a lot fuller in the Adobe Podcast Enhance version. The one in Premiere Pro, as you reduce that strength, you also get more background noise and you'll have much less noise reduction. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already for more videos from me. And again, there'll be a link in the description if you wanted to check out Adobe Podcast Enhance. Throw at it one of your worst audio clips and see how it does. And thank you for watching. And before you leave, here are a couple more videos you could probably watch next, and I'll see you there.